Hi folks, and welcome to Chevrolet 21 on Time to Shine Homestead. And today we'll be talking about fertilizers and beans, folks. But before we do that, I'm going to give a little bit of a tour. These sunflowers here weren't growing before, folks, but I got them moving now. And if you think all that rain really did anything, folks, it didn't. We'll show you these hybrid yellow daisies I put in last year. They're flowering out. Look, folks, that rain did do nothing. This is like, look, it's like dust. Did nothing. So like, I'm experiencing temperatures up here that I've never experienced before. Like, it's hot. I'm not. These are pin roses. They're medicinal plant for PMS folks. They're flowering. You make tea out of it. Just thought we'd show you that. And we're right to the bean patch. And we're talking about fertilizers and beans today. But he will show you some of the stuff. Just to show you that I'm caught up with everybody. I've been working hard because the rain didn't do anything. I just don't understand, folks. Come this way, please, Thomas. Give him a view on the way by. But everything is coming pretty good, folks. Pumpkin plant, I put the wrong one in. I wanted to grow jack-o'-lanterns. Now I grew the wrong one because I can tell by the size of the leaves. This is a great big pumpkins, and I've never grown these kind before, folks. So if any of you can help me later after this video, please text in the comments and give me a hand. I've never grown these kind of pumpkins before. I grew the wrong ones by mistake. But oh well, but all the new gardens are coming really good, folks. If you can you walk over there and show them that the cucumbers. I lost half my cucumbers from the frost, but I put lots of patches in, folks. But they're getting flowers already on them. Over here, please. Show them the flowers. And here's some new patches of cucumbers. There's another one over there. So I'm gonna have vegetables at different times all summer, guys. He'll come over here. And there's another patch of cucumbers there. They're coming. I already can see. I put them in a couple days ago. Once you see that, folks, you know where everything's going to take. And they're all doing that. So he's going to show you some zucchinis coming. There's flowers coming on the bottom. And this is some kind of squash I've never grown before, folks. A different kind. I don't know if it's butternut, but I cut a whole bunch of beet tops today because I love beet tops. I can't wait to eat some. The tomatoes come along good. I just put that Chinese radish in, folks. Look, it's already up already, folks. Just put it in 2 days ago. It's up. And we're going to show you some poppies that are up now. I want everybody to see the perennials. I know you guys enjoy it, so these are red poppies. The beets. I really had to work hard here because the mint's going like crazy. This is one of those cone plants. It's not even big this year. This is a white one. But anyway, so yeah, the corn's doing well too, folks. Remember, on hot conditions, folks, don't just water your plants a little bit because it's not going to do anything. You have to water them at least for 5 minutes per garden, at least. But anyways, we're going to go over here and talk about beans right now, folks. Now, beans are a water-based plant. You don't need lots of nitrogen for beans. They just need lots of water. At least, like if you don't have good soil, though, I would suggest Miracle Grower 2020, and that's the only fertilizers I would suggest because anything else I don't think safe for family because all that's in Miracle Grower in 2020 is micronutrients like copper, zinc, magnesium, folate, potassium. This is all natural stuff that's found in the ground, folks. So just remember that. That's the only fertilizers I would use, and once every 8 to 10 days is when I would use it. And I would do it by watering can. It tells you how to mix it, and it will help them if you're not getting any rain. Because if you're not getting any rain, eventually it doesn't matter how much you're watering. If you don't have good soil, everything's going to light off. This is all new veg, folks. I just watered these before this video. So remember, beans like lots of water. And after 3 weeks, if there's no nitrogen, if you want to use fertilizer, the only fertilizer I would suggest is what Will Grow will suggest, 20 or Miracle Grow. Those are the safest fertilizers to use. There's nothing really in there harmful that's going to hurt you. Anything else I would not use. Remember, your family and other people might be eating this food. I am going total organic this year. I'm not using fertilizer because I worked hard to make my soil really good. But anyways, we'll walk along the wall here, guys, to give you some look at the marigolds. These are the biggest ones I've ever grown. The daylily is going to flower. I was going to cut some of that to eat today with the salad, but I just didn't bother. I was going to cut some mint ginger mint too, folks, because it's not growing very good this year because it's so dry. But at least the ginger mint's pretty cool, guys. It's got stripes on it. I'll cut some next week when it gets a little bigger because it's really not growing that well. And we'll come out here and we'll take a look at. You can see where I cut all the lettuce, folks. But yeah, don't. And there's another thing: when you're harvesting leaf lettuce, don't cut it down to the point where it's not going to grow back. That's a common mistake people make. They cut it down too far, and then it doesn't come back. And after you do cut off the lettuce, like after this video, folks, I'll be soaking that down really well because you want it to come back quick as possible. But anyways, we're going to show you the beans. This is the patch that the chipmunks got into, but they're growing okay. Like the secret seed here are growing okay. Oh, by the way, wild edibles, the other secret seed is up after a week of trying to sprout it. It is up, but you can see I've cut a lot of beet tops off because I'm having beets tonight. Corn's coming really good. Peppers are coming really good. These are Johnny Boy's peppers right here. But I see they're actually coming now. They wouldn't grow. Maybe it was too hot, but now that I got them in the shade a little bit with this big tomato plant, I had to cut some leaves off. Now they're coming. And here's another cucumber patch. This is, again, folks, I will show you that once you see this on your cucumbers, these other leaves coming, these are just beginner leaves. Once you see these coming, you know the plant's a success and they're gonna grow great. And I got a lot of patches. We'll be able to harvest stuff all summer long at different times. The sunflowers are going great here, folks. The corn here I planted too close together, so I don't know if we're gonna have to move that tomato plant. I will try not to. There's lots of strawberries still in here that we didn't pick. Like there's still quite a few. They're almost burned off. But there's some brown-eyed Susans flowering 3-4 weeks ahead of schedule. A lot of perennials this year are flowering 3-4 weeks ahead of schedule, which is really strange to me. This is a brown-eyed Susan. And they're flowering early. They don't usually flower to the middle of July here. And maybe it's the heat, folks. Like, it's got to be. I don't know what's going on. Things are just strange this year. You see that, like the pea, I just built this and the peas are already up over it already. There's not even very many in here. So what I do, also when I'm doing peas, folks, once they get the little hooks on them, I tangle them up. Right? You tangle them up. See, and then they hook in. And eventually when it fills in, it'll be solid. But these are the ones I got from Wild Edibles. She's laughing right now because she knows I'm having a hard time with these peas already because they haven't been in the ground. Like, she says they get 2 meters tall. Wow. Like, that one over there is over 4 feet already. Like, wow, I've never grown peas this big. And I didn't put very many either, folks. You don't have to if you know what you're doing. See, I'll tangle this one up right now, folks. And yes, it's success. And it's going to, wow. But anyways, we'll go up front, folks. My wife wanted to show you the hybrid rose plant that I got. It produces all year multicolored roses. I've had it for 10 years. Here's some wild daisies. My seeds spread and they're right along the sidewalk. Laugh out loud. But anyways, we'll go up to this other garden. It's really hot here, folks. I'd say it's close to 32 degrees here right now, and I'm not used to this kind of heat. Whoa. But, look at this, folks. Look at how big this sunflower is. Look how big this sunflower, and there's potato plants twice the size of this sunflower. Look at how big these potatoes are on the end. So it should be a good harvest, folks. I'm really starting to get excited. These tomato seedlings here are not doing that well. They're nice dark green. I might move them because they're healthy. They're just not, I don't think there's enough for these seedlings in the soil. I did not, but these ones, tomatoes are doing great, folks. I just pinched them today. The beets here are not doing too well because they weren't getting light, so I cut half the leaves off that potato plant because it was covering them up already. But the turnips, folks, are doing awesome. Now, when your turnips start getting this big, folks, same thing as potatoes. Hill them up, lots of water. You don't need turnips and beets, you don't need lots of nitrogen, but you do need lots of water. Remember that, folks. And I didn't pull those potatoes out. I just left them with the sunflower. I don't know how well it's gonna do. The stuff up, this corn is just starting to take right here. These other two ain't taking. These ones will take since I put some manure in here. But remember that, turnips, same thing as potatoes, hill them, except you have to water them a lot and they will grow good. But anyways, folks, there's some perennial flowers I'll show you. And I'll show you this hybrid rose plant that they're only supposed to live 3 years. That's what the stores tell you. This is 10 years old. And I get multicolored roses on this all year. There's some orange ones of pinky red, dark orange. I had some dark red on here earlier, folks. But you know what I'm gonna do, folks? I'm gonna see if I can pick one off out there. I'm gonna pick a couple for my wife. There's gonna be tons on here. Probably I can't count, but they're lucky. There's lots. So I'll just pick her a couple. You should always do this for your lady. I do a lot for my wife. I do a lot for everybody. I'm just the kind of person I am. I'm not going to change because of the pandemic. There's lots of people being aggressive out there. That's not going to solve any problems, people. Love is going to solve problems. Try to treat people with respect. Like she's going to love that when she comes home. I'm going to put it on the table for her. And they smell beautiful, folks. Like I do all this for my wife. She's got a bad back. She can't do this stuff. I have a bad back. I'm in a lot of pain, but I don't care how much pain I'm in. I do this for her because I love her and I love my family. I produce a lot of food for my family. These wild daisies come in really nice this year, straight as an arrow. I was hoping. Look at these strawberries that were over here, folks, and I put them in the manure. Look how big these are. Wow. Anyways, but they won't do anything till next year. But anyways, folks, that's probably going to be my tips and everything for you today. We're going to do our weigh-in, folks. And at the beginning of this video, we're sitting at 182 pounds so far. But we will catch up. Don't worry. I'm trying hard. It's just so hot. Oh, there's another marigold here in flower, folks. So we'll do the weigh-in. Hope she likes those. You should always do something for your wife or that, especially if she's having a rough day. Try to do something nice. Like my wife loves chocolate. When I'm done this video, I'm gonna go up and give her a giant chocolate bar because she loves it. So anyways, folks, we're gonna do the weigh-in here, folks. And I gotta go because this heat's just. Look, the sun's not even out and it's so hot. Look at this nice bag of beets, folks. Beet tops. And they are only 2 pounds. But those will be eaten tonight anyway. But anyways, look at this big bag of lettuce I just cut, folks. Oh, it looks good. She went up to get some tomatoes. Anyways, we'll weigh it up. And it is only 2 pounds, folks. But still, that's going to be some good eating. And we'll weigh these rabbits up here, folks. I just cleaned them all the other day. Oh, it's hard to get them on the scale. 14 pounds, folks. Oh, these are nice. Look at the size of that one. I can't wait. I'm eating one of these tomorrow, folks. And we'll weigh up some of the wild strawberries I picked from my patch. Aren't they nice, folks? Like, I open the bag here. Like you can see, some of these are pretty big. Like, if you can get it close, look how big some of these wild strawberries are. Anyways, we'll weigh them up. And we're sitting at 4 pounds. Well, not too bad. But like I say, I'll be picking lots of berries this year. There'll be lots of foraging videos coming out, folks. I'm going to teach you guys all kinds of stuff. And we're weighing the eggs here, folks. For this week. Looks like the heat's getting to me. And we're sitting at 11 pounds, folks. And my brother, Tim, actually went fishing yesterday and caught a bass. So we're gonna weigh that in. And I'm probably gonna eat that tomorrow. And it's sitting at 3 pounds, folks. So that's our total weight for today. I think my son's gonna add up the total weight to see what we're sitting at so far this year. Oh, would you add it up there? Or you can use your head quick. Would you tell the folks what the total weight is?
36 pounds.
So what's our total weight of the year so far?
218.
218 pounds, folks, so far. Remember, if you need any help with anything, I hope somebody can help me with that pumpkin plant. I've never grown these kind before. And see, folks, sometimes you're not paying attention, you plant the wrong seeds. I normally only grow jack-o'-lantern pumpkins because they're easy. Well, they're not easy to grow, but they produce a lot of pumpkins. I don't know. This pumpkin plant's huge. So I don't even know how big these pumpkins are going to be. But I really need someone's help with this. If some of you from the community can text me I'd really appreciate it. But anyways, that's going to be my video today, folks. Oh, wait, I'll show you the meadow sage and flower first. I don't want you guys to miss any perennials. There's going to be so many that are going to come quick. Like the cotton candy plant, show them that. It's almost ready. Don't worry, folks. I want you to see that. This is meadow sage. And it's not even for our area, folks. And they said it wouldn't grow here. Well, it's growing. I've had it for 3 years. But anyways, folks, I just want to say, I love you all. Stay safe and have a great weekend.